So I'm gonna attempt to pronounce these because it's really difficult to say. So Hayate is the first. So number 5 is Yuren Kisho Shisho. So it's basically Hayate's overhead. This move is pretty bad. It's kind of slow. Like, yes, it's good for chip out situations, like to catch people off guard. But the fact that like it doesn't cancel into anything, it's negative on hit, it's not great. It's a very bad move, and it's not fun to use. Like, it's cool the first time you use it, and you're like, oh, look at that, I caught him. But it can whiff, like it doesn't even track, right? You can just make it whiff completely. No other overhead is as telegraphed as this move here. So that's why I don't like it as much. It's just very weak, very slow. If this was sped up, maybe, then there's potential, but at the same time, right? You know, what does it do? What do you think I don't like about Sharon? So I love using Sharon, but I cannot stand Dark Fire. This move, until she runs out of bullets, this move is literally what she will use to control neutral. So you don't have neutral if you fight Sharon and she has bullets. She says what goes, she says what's safe, she says what's plus, she does what she wants, and when she wants to chip you out, just spam all her bullets. It feels satisfying to get out of these bullets. Like, let's say you're dodging bullets like the Matrix, right? Like, it's satisfying, I will say. But holy fuck, it's stressful. I'm gonna try to say this. So, Yayo Ititoko Kanji? I don't know how to say it. Anyway, it's her staff super. This staff is bullshit in a package. This is so creative. You can steer this motherfucker, aim it down, up if you wanted to for some reason. You can have it drop, and then call it again, like, and it follows you. Like, God forbid, look at that. God forbid you don't have a reversal or meter, right? You just have to eat all of this stuff. There is some interaction, like, yes, if she does this version, you can like low profile it, but my guy, she can just control it and steer it and just hit you anyway. So if you're downtown, she can go like, oh, well, you're gonna go low, I'll hit you low at the feet. Number 2 is Scala barrier. Reason number 1 is because of the stupid retracting hitbox. You see how that pops at the last second there? So it goes like this, and then it goes, right? That makes it so difficult to punish, because if it was the same size throughout, you could time something so that when you run to punish, to discourage this little guy from doing it so much, then you could punish it. But because of that, you cannot do it because you will get tagged. Number 1. Can you guys even tell? Can you guys tell number 1? My most hated move in FEXL, my most hated move, is Power Geyser. So, number 1, because he breaks your eardrums every time he does it. He punches the base into your ear. But not only that, he gets a juggle, and not only he gets a juggle. I would be fine if he got a regular juggle like, you know, Shirase, Hokuto, even Jack. Even Jack gets a juggle that I would say is fair, right? But this dude gets a 3-hit juggle, and he doesn't have to do jabs. He can do full-on, like, burn knuckle, crack shoot. This dude is juggling you for days. He juggles from anti-air, right? Like, he juggles from like his unique attack, his like heavy kick, like, and he can finish in the corner into rising tackle for even more damage. Like, are you kidding me, bruv? The reason why I also hate it is because you never ever see Buster Wolf. Because Geyser is so good. It's so good. It's so good. It's crazy. Like, Terry will melt your life if he lands 2 power geysers in a match, usually. If you're playing Razira, someone who knows what they're doing, you will die. you will die. You're not going to live. And if you do live, you're in a situation where you have to deal with whatever's coming next.